Welcome, welcome to 350th chapter meeting of Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. I am your sergeant at arms of today's meeting. My name is Abhinav. I am an engineer in Cummins. My hobbies are reading and traveling. Today we have Milestones meeting. I would like to share my story. Almost 2 years ago, I joined this club. Before joining this club, as a guest, I went to Ond, Pimpri, and Wakad Toastmasters meeting also. When I entered in Pune, entered in the meeting room, 2 years ago, we had the classroom meeting. And when I entered, I felt some positive energy and vibes in Pune Northwest Club meeting. And that day I decided I'm going to join this meeting. And I never regret to my decision. Here in this club, you will feel that all the roles are filled in on Tuesday or Wednesday only. People are eager to take speech slot. And I am sure that today we are completing 350 chapter meeting. We will complete many more milestones. Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest provides positive and learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let me explain few rules of today's meeting. Please turn off your cell phone or turn it in silent mode if you're not using it to join this meeting. Please mute your microphone unless it is stated by TMOD. Do not share your screen unless it is stated by Master of Ceremony. Kindly refrain from any type of movements which distracts the speaker. You can use thumbs up or emojis to react throughout the meeting. For role players, it is instructed that please pin the timer window so that you can know the correct timing. Before you start speaking, correct protocol is good morning, Madam President, Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Maintain the broad smile throughout the meeting. Let us begin with the introduction of guest. Guest, please tell your name and professor in 15 seconds. Any guest in meeting?
Hi Rohit, would you like to introduce yourself?
Any other guest?
Hello.
Mayank, would you like?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
hi.
go ahead.
Yeah, actually today is my first session, so I came to know about this Toastmasters like a week ago, and this one is like nearest to me. So I thought, okay, let's see, like how the things goes here. I have read about it a lot, and my friend also told me, this is a good platform if you really want to develop say your leadership skills or how public speaking skills and all that. So yeah, and okay, basically just let me give a bit of intro of myself. So yeah, I'm Mayank Agarwal, and I basically working at Tata Motors. I've been working here from past 4 years. Before that, I completed my BTech in 2017 from Jaipur itself. I'm basically from Jaipur only, and so since past 4 years in Pune only. And yeah, Pune is really an awesome place, especially compared to Jaipur. It's such an upgrade actually, especially weather-wise, and a lot of things to do here. So yeah, this much about me. And
Any other guest?
Abhinav, I think Rohit has just messaged that he has some technical issue. No problem, Rohit. Welcome to the meeting and hope you enjoy.
We welcome all the guests and we'll make sure that all guests will enjoy today's meeting. Now it is time to invite Master of Ceremony. Please welcome Toastmaster Pavel.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, Madam President, dignitary Toastmasters, and dear guests. Welcome to another exciting program of fun and learning at the 350th chapter meeting of Toastmasters Club of Pune Northwest. I am Pavel, your host for the meeting. So Steve Jobs, the founder and CEO of Apple Computers, rightly said that you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future. Now, when we look back, we can see that this season we have accomplished stupendous achievements. I will highlight a few achievements with all of you. We have received 6 club awards that include Triple Crown, Diamond Club, Golden Club Award, etc., etc. 13 people completed their levels and moved on to the next phase of their journey. DTM Vinod received the Distinguished Toastmaster Award, and our newsletter team completed the newsletter with strenuous work within the time. A big round of applause for all of you. We come and meet each other on Sunday, and that is the beginning. Keeping together during good and bad times is progress. Working together is success. Each and every member of this club is responsible for the success that we have attained this season. It would not have been possible without your hard work. I would like to thank the XCOM team for their vision and diligent work. I would like to send my gratitude to all the senior members of the club for helping young budding Toastmasters in their journey. I believe that individually we are one drop, together we are an ocean. Now, let me explain the program for today. For the benefit of the guests, we have 2 sessions. The first half will consist of 2 prepared speeches, which will be evaluated by seasoned Toastmasters. After that, since today is our milestone meeting, we will have some performances. And after that, we'll move to impromptu speaking session where guests as well as members are challenged to think on their feet and deliver a speech of 1 to 2 minutes. After that, we will be having all the role players presenting their report, followed by the moment of glory. Before I invite our president for the presiding officer's address, I would like to tell something about her. She is a senior business analyst and she likes singing and dancing. I now invite Toastmaster Swati for the presiding officer's address. Toastmaster Swati.
Thank you so very much. Am I visible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so very much to the Toastmaster dignitaries, to our area director, to all the Toastmasters and to dear friends who have come here to on the eve of our milestone meeting, 350th meeting. When it comes to milestone, I just traveled to Nagpur last week and it was 1,600 kilometers from Pune. And while I was traveling, I was just looking at the milestone board, like when would we reach? When would we reach? It was a 17 hours journey. And when I reached the place, you don't know what happiness is when you're driving and you reach a specific point or a specific place. But can someone tell me if we are celebrating a milestone meeting, is this the end for our perfection or moving towards the perfection? In Toastmasters, there is never an end, and this is always the beginning for a new journey and for a new milestone. So I think this is just a mark, this is just a landmark that we are proceeding towards our 400th milestone meeting. So that is what is the most beautiful thing about the Toastmasters milestone. And when coming to our dear club, Toastmasters Club of Northwest Pune, I have been associated with this club directly or indirectly since almost 3 years for now, 3.5 years for now. And this club has always been very warm, very welcoming, and very cherishing. And I've never found anybody so welcoming in our club as I do found in the other club. So this is one among the kudos to all our members of our club who treat each other like a family and who cherish each other victory like someone from our home or from our sibling or our family member has survived it or has achieved the victory. And by saying this, I would like to call someone who has been the VP membership of our club earlier, and she also has a long, long, long history with our club. And she is none other than our lovely area director, Toastmaster Nishu. So, Toastmaster Nishu, over to you if you can share your experience with our club. Like, how was the journey of yours with the Northwest Club, and what is the sweetest memory you had with our club? Over to you, Toastmaster Nishu.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And first of all, I would like to congratulate all the enthusiastic member of Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. I'm really happy and amazed to see the energy, variety, and innovative ideas that the Northwest Club members have. So I have joined Toastmaster in 2016. I was I was a part of Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. Since then, I always ready to take part in Northwest because Northwest Club has so much energy and I learn a lot. The area director, I took the role as an area director because of Northwest, because I had a lot of experience of Northwest Pune Club. So when I joined Toastmaster Club with zero confidence. I was not able to listen, not able to speak, even not able to write a single sentence. I was typical housewife. But with the support and welcoming environment of Northwest Club members, today I'm doing my role perfectly because uh, when I was struggling with my confidence, stage fear, and other fear in my mind, I was not able to conduct any role in meetings. But each and every member pushed me, encouraged me, and give me motivation that yes, we all can do. So Toastmaster is a platform where there is a supporting and welcoming environment, and there are non-judgmental members that always ready to see you growing. So really, it is a wonderful experience as a part of Northwest. Now I'm happy that I'm an area director of Northwest Club. So my dear friends, if you have taken right decision on right time, you all have the responsibility to enhance your communication and leadership skills. We all are here to support you. Please take active role in your club and renew your membership. This is the time to take hard decision in your life. Thank you. I'm really happy and all the best to all the enthusiastic member. And I amazed to see the energy, innovative ideas, and the flow and the always ready to the way you are giving respect to the senior member of a club. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so very much to our area director, Nishu Sharma, for sharing her experience with our club. And I hope each and every member of our club takes inspiration from her. And we all are inspiring one and each other and have a great journey and have a great scale of the personal development, leadership skills development, as well as communication development going further. So our 350th milestone is just a beginning, and as it is Ganpati time and we are in Pune and it's an auspicious time, so let us give a big start or let us give a good start to all our good decision and make a decision that we will stay active with the club. We will attend our meetings regularly, take our roles seriously, and have growth in both our personal as well as communication as well as leadership skill. So all are with me, everybody are with me in this decision that we all will go ahead with our self improvement and we will even help others improve in their own goals or in their communication skills. And this is not about preaching, but I think we have a lot of celebration to go ahead. So I would like to invite our beautiful MOCs, MOC Toastmaster Pavel and MOC Toastmaster Renu, to take the proceedings ahead. And we have a lot of surprises. So let us see what the surprises are, and hope you all enjoy today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Pavel and Toastmaster Renu.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Swati and Toastmaster Nishu ma'am, for wonderful addresses. Thank you so much. Like we have individual evaluators for the speakers. Similarly, we have a general evaluator for the whole meeting who will observe the proceedings and environment of the meeting and will also evaluate all the role players. At the end of the meeting, she will give us her feedback and comments. To act as a general evaluator, we have TM Renu, who is an educationist. She loves reading, traveling, and learning new things. Let us welcome Toastmaster Renu, who will introduce her team. Toastmaster Renu, over to you.
So, how is the Josh TMCPNW Club? How is the Josh?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, lovely. A very good morning, Madam President, Toastmaster dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, Master of Ceremony 1, and dear guest. I'm Toastmaster Renu. When I heard of the term, the Milestone Meeting, I was very excited. What did come to your mind hearing this Milestone Meeting? Well, for me, it is about the achievement. Yes, it is the perfect synonym of milestone. For example, we have Toastmaster Jay. He has 100% attendance in this club. Can you beat that? Isn't it an achievement? Our very own DTM Vinod. Everyone considers him to be his or her mentor. Isn't it an achievement for him that he has created this aura around him? Our very own presiding officer, Toastmaster Swati. She is the youngest, but she has oceans of knowledge. Isn't it an achievement? Our DTM Vinod, DTM Vijay. When we say DTM, it itself shows so much hard work, dedication, and regularity. It is an achievement. We have very young Toastmasters with us, Toastmaster Anjali, Vivek, who have just started into the colleges. It is an achievement. So friends, if you have joined Toastmasters Club, you have achieved something. You are coming to the meetings regularly, you surely have some takeaways. It is an achievement. You are taking roles and continuously improving. It is an achievement. And for my surprise, many of us have renewed our membership. It is an achievement. Yes, we are here to learn, to improve. With this attitude, by counting these small trumps, we make sure that we leave no stone unturned in our journey. I congratulate each and every one of you for attending Milestone Meeting and a promise. So now, let me add a small achievement here that today, by the end of the meeting, I would be achieving that, yes, for the first time, I have successfully done the role of general evaluator. I have added the term successfully because, yes, today nobody will tell me, Renu, where you were wrong. Today, this is my day. So I'm very happy playing this role. My role is to evaluate the meeting in general. At the end of the meeting, I would be presenting my report with the feedback for the evaluators plus the role player. But of course, I cannot do this thing alone. When you come to the Toastmasters Club, you know that so many eyes are watching you. So many ears are listening to you. Are you speaking in allotted time? How many grammatical mistakes you have made? How many filler sounds you have used? Or were you paying attention? So for this, I have a tag team plus active listener. I will introduce them one by one. So our timer, our tag team, the first one is timer. He is someone who loves reading and watching movies. He is general manager in risk management in WNS. I was thrilled to know his achievement, that he has completed Everest base camp tracking that includes a track of 135 kilometers. Toastmaster Manoj Tandle. We would like to hear about your achievement and about your role you are playing today. Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj Tandle.
Thank you, MLC TM Renu, for that lovely introduction. So, yeah, the achievement about 135 kilometers that I had mentioned, that was around 2 years back. We had a visit from a couple of team members from a trekking group who had been to Everest. They had attempted Everest, but they couldn't, of course, because of an earthquake that had happened in Nepal. But they were kind of arranging trekking to Everest base camp. So we thought we'll enroll for it. So it was a preparation of 8 or 9 months for us, considering the office, etc. While it is 135 kilometers, the main problem over there is the level of oxygen. As we go up on the altitude at 5,400 feet, the level of oxygen drops down to 50% as against our normal atmosphere. And that is something that is we need to be prepared for. So that involved doing on weekends hiking to Srinagar, that is nearest to us. Or going on long walks, continuously making practice to walk at least 20 kilometers a day, while the trek would eventually reach out to that level. Considering the level of oxygen that gets dropped down at the higher altitude, we had to make that preparation. It was a 13 days trek, but at the end of 13th day, while it was tiring, it was an achievement, like I mentioned. It was a great relief for us, I would say, at the same time, moment of joy, and we partied harder at the end of it. The next for me is Kilimanjaro trek, that is in Tanzania, which is what we have planned for next year. So I hope that will get added to my achievements list. With that, I'll come to my role. Good morning to all of you. As rightly said, take care of the minutes and the hours will take care of themselves. Therefore, as a timer, my duty is to keep track of every minute of the meeting and note down the exact timings of all the speakers, including prepared speeches, evaluations, table topics, speeches, and all other role players, as well while they present their report. I will also indicate green, yellow, and red flags to alert the speakers at specific milestone to help them complete their speech or report. When a speaker reaches the minimum time allotted, I'll turn to green card. When a speaker reaches to exact midpoint, I will turn to yellow card. When a speaker reaches to maximum time allotted, I'll turn to the red card. I'll change my virtual background to indicate the green, yellow, or red cards. A 30 seconds grace period will be given to the speaker in order to qualify for the poll. While I understand that today there will not be any poll, this being a special meeting. At the end of the meeting, once I'm called upon, I'll present my report. Thank you. Over to you, MOC TM Renu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. Next in tag team is our counter role player. He's someone who is a supplier quality engineer. He's new to the club. He has just given his icebreaker speech. He loves watching movie and listening songs. Toastmaster Pradeep. Over to you, Toastmaster Pradeep. Kindly brief us about your role.
Yeah, thank you, MOC TM Renu. Good morning, Madam President, Toastmaster dignitaries, MOCs, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. I am Toastmaster Pradeep. I am happy to be the counter for today's meeting. The purpose of the counter is to note down the overused words, filler sounds, and filler words as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. The filler sound, the filler word can be and, or, so, well, etc. The filler sound can be unnecessary pauses during the meeting. At the last of the meeting, I will present my report to MOC Toastmaster Renu. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Renu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pradeep. Now next in the team is grammarian. She is a teacher, perfect for this job. She is a prize holder in district level science exhibition plus elocution competition with her students. She loves traveling, cooking, and reading. Toastmaster Shruti. Toastmaster Shruti, kindly brief us about your role.
Thank you very much, Renu ma'am. Very good morning, everyone. I'm Shruti Rokre, the grammarian for the 350th Milestone Meeting, hereby introducing the word and the phrase of the day. Please use it in abundance throughout the meeting. I also will be noting down the good uses as well as the poor usage of English language used in today's meeting, and the correct usage will also be shared. I will be sharing, I have already shared the word of the day and the phrase of the day in our groups, but I will be sharing it again in the chat box. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Renu.
All right. Next in line is active listener. So he is Toastmaster Bala. He is a fitness enthusiast. He loves gardening too. He is a software developer by profession, and he has recently completed level 1. So over to you, Toastmaster Bala. Kindly brief us about your role.
Yeah. Good morning, preceding officer on Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the ceremony, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the active listener for the day. I will be listening closely to everyone that has been said during the meeting, and then I will ask questions to test our listening skills. Over to you, TM Renu.
Perfect, Toastmaster Bala. Thank you so much. Now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Pavel for the further proceedings. Over to you, Toastmaster Pavel.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Renu. It is such a pleasure to have Division Director, Dignitary Toastmaster Milind. Swati, would you like to, Toastmaster Milind, would you like to address our club?
Pavel, I would like to take a moment to introduce our division director.
Sure.
Our division director is someone who is a corporate trainer, and believe me, I had been part along with him, or I worked along with him. The knowledge which he throws on few of the aspects are really amazing. So he is one among the corporate trainers. He has been a Toastmaster for a longer time. And when it comes to his hobby, he has been a golfer for a longer time. And when it comes to his profession, he is retired, but I can say he is multi-talented because he is a mechanical engineer as well as an MBA from IIMB. So none other, we are very fortunate to have a division director who is so very multi-talented. And apart from all this, he is the best if you want to get any financial advice, or he is the best person who is always ready to give a helping hand. And with this introduction, I would like to invite our Division C Director, Milind Patwardhan. Milind sir, we would like to hear from you further. Over to you, Milind sir.
Good morning, Northwestern Toastmasters. How are you doing today? I can see some familiar faces, some supernovas already here on the bridge. Chandrasekhar Mankar, who's been a good, has been helping me a lot. Swati is an old friend. Distinguished Toastmaster Vinod Sharma is a veteran and a senior, and I respect him a lot. So good morning, distinguished Toastmasters, district officers. I can see Area Director Nishu Sharma also on the bridge. Thank you very much for inviting me here today. You can see I am a little sweating. I am sweating not because so much of the speaking. Okay, speaking among friends is a pleasure, so I am not really tense, but I am sweating because I am in Mumbai. And you know how Mumbai is. Mumbai, sometimes it rains and sometimes you sweat. So it's nothing in between, not like our good old Pune. So thank you very much for the meeting, calling me for the meeting. And It's really a pleasure. Very frankly, I have been yearning to come to Northwest for a very long time. I know Swati, DTM, Vinod, and of course my good friend Jai Singh. They have been after me for the last 3 months, but as a division director, life is not very easy. I realized it the hard way. And right now, frankly, I am focusing on clubs which need a little more help. And Northwest is something, which makes me feel very happy, because, just yesterday I was reading a book. I'm reading it. It's, I forget the name of the book. It is by Harsha Bhogle and his wife, Anita Bhogle. I think it's The Winning Way or something like that. And yesterday night when I was reading the book, I read a very nice sentence in it. And I'm sure all of you have heard about it. It is by our, who's this corporate trainer? I forget, Vinod may remember about it. So he says that winners don't do different things. They do the same things, but they do it differently. Correct? But when I come to Northwest, you're a club and you are members who are winners in all respect. And, Northwest is somebody you guys should be doing both the things. Number one, you should be doing the same things differently, which you are doing in every meeting. I know that. And you should also do different things. Okay. Because a club like Northwest, I would like to call Vinod, I would like to call your club, not just club of Toastmaster Club of Northwest. You are the North Star. North Star is Dhruva Tara. Wherein I worked for 24 years in Muscat in the desert. And in the desert, I'm sure you guys must be aware of it, that when you're traveling in the desert, the Bedouins, when they lose track of the directions, they look at the North Star, to find the direction, because North Star is always constant, like Dhruva, it is Adha, it is right, always over there at the north. So if they get lost of directions, they look at the North Star. And that is exactly what this club plays a role, and it should continue playing a role of being a North Star. Of course, among our division, you guys are doing it, because I know I have got people like Distinguished Toastmaster Vinod, Swati. I don't know whether my friend Hina is here today. Hina is from your club, right? So Hina, Jai Singh, all of you, Chandrasekhar Mankar, for example, you guys are all, people on whom we at the division fall back upon whenever we have a requirement, whenever we have a need, whenever I have a tough situation where I need help. You are the people, Northwest, to whom I look at for directions, for guidance, for inspiration, and then of course, for help. Because, as a division director, there are a few clubs which require help. And I'm very happy to say that your club has been very forthcoming. Whenever I ask for help, you guys have come forward, given me help. And it is a wonderful feeling to see that today you are putting another feather in your cap and have completed your 350th milestone meeting. But for a club like Northwest, 350th is just a number. Okay. I would really look forward to attend your 400th meeting, your 450th meeting, 500th meeting, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for having me. Wish you all the very best. I can see Distinguished Toastmaster Vinod, Distinguished Toastmaster Meenal. I have not met her, but I have heard about you, Meenal. And I think a few people I know, Mayuresh, Jai Singh is here, Swati is here, and a few of them. And I'm sure in the days ahead, we're going to have the division contest, we're going to have the area contest, and we're going to have so many things. And therefore, we're going to be meeting, we're going to be interacting, we're going to be helping each other, we're going to be learning from each other. And in all this, as I said, Northwest Club is like the North Star for me. I will always come to you whenever I seek any directions, whenever I need any help, whenever I need any assistance, or whenever I feel a little bored on a Sunday morning, I will definitely be attending your meeting. So with these few words, thank you very much, Swati. Thank you very much, MOC, Toastmaster Pavel, Distinguished Toastmasters, Nishu, and all of you. Enjoy yourself. Have a great meeting. I'm going to stay back here for the full 2 hours because I have finished my morning, whatever I had to do. So I'm going to enjoy the meeting like all of you. And with this, back to you, Toast. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Division Director Milind. I think we all are in cloud line right now after hearing to our Division Director's appreciation for our club. And thank you so very much. And with this, I would like to hand over to our MOC, Toastmaster Pavel, for further surprises. So Toastmaster Pavel, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Swati. And thank you so much, the area director, Distinguished Toastmaster Milind. Thank you so much. So right today is our milestone meeting, and as well as the Ganpati festival is going on. So we have multiple performances. And so I would request our Zoom master to play one of the performances. So Zoom master. Thank you. Wow, what a performance. That is so sweet. Can anyone guess who that was? Can anyone?
It was there.
It
DTM
is
Meenal's
Junior
daughter?
Meenal. It is Junior
Absolutely.
Meenal.
That is absolutely correct. Thank you. Thank you so much. So friends, let's begin with the first half prepared speeches where speakers deliver their prepared speeches. Every speech has its own specific time limit and certain fixed objectives. That's why we call it as a project. Speaker one is DTM Vinod, who by profession is into logistics for the last 34 years and is in a leadership position in his organization. DTM Vinod's hobbies are reading books, making new friends, and dancing. The evaluator for the speech is Toastmaster Venkatesh. I request the evaluator to read the objectives of the speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Venkatesh.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Pavel. Presiding Officer, Area Director, Division Director, Toastmaster, Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Very good morning. Speaker 1, distinguished Toastmaster Vinod Sharma is delivering speech from Level 3, Project 3 from the Dynamic Leadership Manual with project title Connect with Storytelling. And objective for the speech is this project addresses storytelling techniques and descriptive skill to help make every speech relatable and interesting. The purpose of this project is to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. Choose an established story, a story about your life or a fictional tale of your own creation. And the time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes.
Now the disclaimer for his speeches, the story is based on facts. All the character of story are real. Speaker doesn't mean to provoke anybody's emotions. If someone is provoked, please forgive speaker. I wish all the best to Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Vinod Sharma, and over to you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Pavel.
Thank you, Venkatesh. Let's welcome Toastmaster Vinod. Title of the speech is Toastmasters is in my blood. TM Vinod, Toastmaster is in my blood. Toastmasters is in my blood, TM Vinod. Over to you.
Before I speak, I want to welcome our Division Director, Milind Patwardhan, our Area Director, Nishu Sharma, our another Area Director, Vamsi. They are all good friends, and all MOCs and Madam Presiding Officers. Good morning to all. Can I see the timer, please? I can't see the timer. Okay. Okay. Thank you. We can start. Mr. Division Director, Area Directors, Presiding Officers, Master of Ceremonies, distinguished guests, and my fellow Toastmasters. Good morning to all. Toastmaster is in my blood. As soon as I joined Toastmasters, my son's study room replaced by Toastmaster study room. My son's school bag was replaced by TMOD bag. My son's geography and maths books were replaced by competent communicator manual and competent leadership manual. Whatever I use the scripts, I read loudly in that area, in that study room. Good morning to all. At one night, 12 o'clock, I received a call from VP Education, Toastmaster Amol Mali. Vinod, 2 members have backed out and you two play both the roles. One is Sergeant at Arms, the other is our counter roles. And you practice now. Amol, practice now at 12 o'clock, midnight? Yes, you have to do both the roles. Be prepared. Friends, immediately I took out both the scripts and started reading loudly. Hi, I'm Vinod Sharma. I'm Sergeant at Arms. Please switch off your mobile phone or keep it on silent mode. I completed my first script. I took out the second script. Hello, I'm Vinod Sharma. I'm playing our counter role. My role is to count R's, ohms, use, no, I complete my script. Friends, this script, many times I read so loudly. Next day morning, our neighbor, my wife's best friend, Sadori. In our Sindhi language, Sadori means very simple. But she was not. She came and told my wife, Poonam, what? Yesterday night what? As Sadori, my husband is Toastmaster. Then what? Toastmaster don't do A's and O's? Sadori, Toastmaster controls A's and O's. They teach how to control A's and O's. And if you want to learn how to control your A's and O's, I'll ask my husband to teach you how to control A's and O's. Sadori disappeared. Friends, really, I don't know what was in Sadori's mind about A's and O's. 6 years before, my wife and my family, we had to visit Dubai. We boarded on flight. We settled on our seats. Beautiful 4 air hostess. They started briefing about the rules. Please switch off your mobile phone. Fasten your seat belts. Please do not move while the flight is takeoff or while the flight is landing. We have 3 washrooms. One is in front door and the 2 are rear door. This reminded me of our Sergeant at Arms in our meeting. I told my wife, honey, in flight, there are 4 beautiful Sergeant at Arms. but in our class, there's only one in every meeting. She said, here also you are thinking about Toastmasters? Please. I said,
DTM Vinod, you are on mute.
Okay. We landed in Dubai. We checked in our hotel and immediately we rushed for the shopping. We reached at mall. One of the shopkeeper, they invited, come sir, come ma'am, come. You know, we have many good materials. We have saris, we have dress material. Whatever you want to buy, we all have. I told my wife, honey, this shopkeeper used 2 hours, 3 arms. You know, enough is enough. Toastmasters, Toastmasters, Toastmasters. Every time Toastmasters. She annoyed. To make her happy, I gave 15,000 rams for the shopping. She shopped everything as per her planning and she was happy. She told, Vinod, let's go to hotel and count hours and ums. I was happy. I told my wife, this shopkeeper also used 2 times, you know. Come on, Vinod, let's go to hotel. We reached hotel. We settled on the bed. My wife was looking at me. I was looking at her. She smiled. I also smiled. I called my younger son, Chirag. Chirag, your topic is nights are beautiful. Nights are beautiful, Chirag. This time, my wife, oh God, she was so annoyed. She pulled my Chirag's son's right arm and she, no need to speak on this topic. Tell your papa, nights are not beautiful. Friends, this is my habit. Toastmasters had taught me to evaluate, to general evaluate. Whenever I see the many good speeches, when Barack Obama's, Narendra Modi's, I count their ahs and ums. I also see where they fumbled, how many repetitive words they use, and how they effective. I evaluate every speech. So Toastmasters, this is a good platform. And by completing this speech, I have added one more feather in my cap. And with the kind words by Toastmaster Renu and Division Director Milind Patwardhan, I am feeling supernova. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinod, for an amazing, humorous speech. Thank you so much. Let's pause for a minute to write feedback for the speaker. You can do that through personal chat timer, please. Tell verbally once 1 minute is done.
Vinod sir.
Yes.
Hello. Vinod sir, I can completely resonate with your thought process of counting ahs and ums while listening any kind of speeches. Because the moment I had joined the Toastmasters journey, even this kind of habit start inculcating in my personality as well. So very much relatable topic that you have chosen. Really enjoyed listening. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashutosh. Thank you very much.
One minute is over, Pavel.
Thank you. Now let us move to speaker 2. Speaker 2 is DTM Shantanu, who is an IT professional. His hobbies are singing and playing guitar. One of his biggest achievements is he was able to beat cholesterol and blood pressure by changing his lifestyle. The evaluator for this speech is Toastmaster Vijay. I request the evaluator to read the objectives of the speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Vijay.
Presiding officer, Toastmaster dignitaries, Toastmasters, and guests. Today, Toastmaster Shantanu is going to attempt his project from research and presenting. He is working on his team collaboration projects, and the objective of this project is for the member to learn and revise basic research method and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Time allocated for this project is 5 to 7 minutes, and title of his speech is Survival Secret. Over to MOC.
Thank you. Let's welcome Toastmaster Shantanu. Title of the speech is Survival Secret. Toastmaster Shantanu, Survival Secret, Survival Secret. Toastmaster Shantanu, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pavel. I'll quickly share my screen. Can anyone please confirm if my screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
Visible. Thank you. Raise your hands if you like to fly. I don't see many hands raised though. I mean, raise your hands if you like to fly in an airplane. Now I see. Thank you. Since my childhood, I have been very big fan of aviation. When it comes to traveling in an airplane or spotting airplanes, I'm excited like a child. I wanted to be airline pilot, but I ended up being IT professional. But that did not stop my liking for aviation. Whenever I get chance, I spot airplanes and I travel in the airplanes. What if I cannot become a pilot? I can still fly Boeing 777. I can take off and land Boeing 777. Not the real, but in a flight simulator. And here is me spotting some of the real airplanes and sitting inside a Boeing 747 cockpit. Madam President, respected dignitaries, MOC, good morning. While I was searching for my research and presentation topic, the first thought that came to my mind was aviation. And I really thank Toastmaster Jay Singh for suggesting me such a good topic. So today I'm going to talk about an airline which changed Indian aviation market. In this next slide, there is a table which shows all the major airline names, all the major airlines in India, date when they started their operations and their fleet size, which is number of aircrafts that they operate. So if you take a quick look, there is one airline that stands out in this list, which is Indigo. They have 280 airplanes they are operating. And if you look at the right side pie chart, which shows the distribution of market share. So Indigo has grabbed 54% of market share, more than half of the market share in the Indian aviation market. While many airlines struggled to survive, many of them actually went bankrupt. Indigo grabbed 54% of the market share. So obvious question which would have struck your mind, what special did they do? And what is their survival secret? I'm going to talk about the business model of Indigo Airline. Indigo owners spent 2 good years in planning the business model for Indigo instead of directly jumping into the business. So I'll quickly walk over to the key highlights of their business model. First thing, no frills. So average Indian traveler is very keen on cost. They are only interested in reaching the destination on time. And they are not much interested in paying high cost for food in the aircraft. And that's why all Indigo aircrafts have full economy seating. They never invest in business class lounges on any of the airport. Their ticket does not include meals. And that's what makes their fares much cheaper. Although it is a low-cost airline, they will never make you feel like you are flying a low-cost or cheap airline. Sorry for the disturbance. So they would never make you feel like you are traveling the low-cost airline, because their staff would treat you with respect. They would support you from check-in till you check out from the airport. Next thing, aircraft types. So Indigo has decided to invest initially only on the single aircraft type, which is Airbus A320. That given them advantage to negotiate hard with the aircraft manufacturer, Airbus. So they could get very best and cheaper rates for their aircraft. And apart from that, a very big advantage is they can only hire technicians who are specialized on this single aircraft type. They can only hire pilots who are specialized in this single aircraft type. All the parts would be reusable. So that's a big advantage. And in the later years, they introduced one more aircraft called as ATR 72, which serves the smaller airports where these bigger aircrafts cannot land. Next thing, high aircraft utilization. So whenever any Indigo aircraft lands, it is ready for the next flight in just 30 minutes. And for that, their ground staff has been made very efficient. Their aircraft is in the air for 11.5 hours in a given day, and which is highest among all their competitors. And whenever the aircraft is in the air, it is earning for you. Next thing, low fuel cost. Since they do not offer free food, they fly lighter, they have very lesser weight, and they do very good route planning, because of which the fuel cost is low. The next important thing is sale-leaseback model. So Indigo follows one of the model that they use for acquiring the aircraft. So I'll quickly explain what this model is about. So there is an aircraft manufacturer, which is Airbus. So Indigo places bulk order with the aircraft manufacturer, for which they get very big discounts. The aircrafts are delivered. Then as soon as aircraft is delivered, they sell their aircraft immediately to the aircraft leasing company. And they lease back same aircraft. So in this transaction, they actually earn money because they are getting huge discounts and they don't pass all the discounts to leasing company. And they return those aircrafts back to the leasing company after 5 years. And the reason for that is low maintenance cost. It's just like car. Whenever your car gets old, you pay high maintenance. So they have new aircraft coming in their fleet every 5 years. And the cumulative effect of that is they are able to offer cheap tickets. And you would be surprised to know Indigo is 97% on-time performance. So just to summarize, no frills, limited aircraft types, high utilization, low fuel cost, sale-leaseback model, and cheaper tickets. So here are some of the sources that I used for preparing this slide. I hope we have learned something new today, and this applies to our personal finance or business. Thanks a lot, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, or MOC. Thank you.
Pavel, you are on mute.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shantanu, for this wonderful speech. It was really insightful. Thank you. Let's pause for a minute to write feedback for the speaker too. Timer, please tell verbally once 1 minute is done.
Toastmaster Shantanu.
Yes.
Shantanu, I can connect the dots. The moment I was hosting the Toastmaster of the Day for a few weeks back meeting, your Das Vidania movement was to fly a aeroplane. And then now from that wish of flying an aeroplane, now you have made a presentation on an aeroplane. So we are understanding sequentially ahead what is there in your mind, and someday we will be boarding on the flight when you are going to fly the plane.
Thank you.
One minute is over, Pavel.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, then let me tell you that Toastmaster Shantanu is a splendid singer. He has a very melodious voice and one of the best singers I have heard so far. We request TM Shantanu to sing us a song today, since this is our milestone meeting. Toastmaster Shantanu, over to you.
Okay, I'll just grab my guitar. Is this audible?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Wow. That was blockbuster performance, Shantanu. Wonderful. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we have...
I have a question for the audience. Can I ask, can somebody name the film which Shantanu sang this song from? Come on, guys.
Tisri Manzil.
No.
Shambi Kapoor.
No. It's not Tisri Manzil.
Much recent.
It is Ranveer Singh and Rekha's movie, but I don't remember the. I'm sorry.
Shruti,
No.
sorry. It is Ranbir Kapoor and Jaya Bachchan. And even another song from this movie is this Samne Ye Kaun Aaya, that song.
I asked the name of the film. Name of the film, Nishu.
Jawani Diwani.
Ah.
Yes, Jawani Diwani.
Thank you.
Anyway, I cheated.
Google. Got it.
But Shantanu, you are supernova.
Yes, absolutely.
Superb, superb.
Yeah.
Now we have some more video performances for some of our Toastmasters. Zoom Master, request you to play the video and surprise us. Wow.
What a dabang performance.
Is it Vinod?
That was supernova performance, rather. Wonderful performance. Okay, let's move forward. Now, let me introduce Toastmaster Abhisek, who is the newsletter chair, and he will be showcasing the updates of the newsletter. Toastmaster Abhisek, stage is all yours.
So much, Toastmaster Pavel. I hope I am audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so now I'm presenting our newsletter. We have been working for this newsletter for a year. As you know, every milestone meeting, we publish a newsletter for which our members write some articles. Also, there are from few fun section. This time we have team of five different team with 3 members in each team, and everyone work really hard to make it success. Now I'm sharing my screen.
Abhisek, can we have a division director as well as area director? Can we spotlight them while we are inaugurating or while we are introducing the newsletter?
Sure. Zoom Master.
Nishu Sharma, can you turn on the camera so that I can spotlight you? We can't spotlight.
I think Nishu is in Punjab, so I think maybe she's not having good connectivity. Yeah?
Okay. Swati ma'am, you can turn on your camera so that I can spotlight you as well.
Okay, so let us go ahead with the release. Okay, this is our newsletter and awesome craft by our designing teams. In this newsletter, we have different teams. First is the data collector team. Data collector team talk to all this member. I hope they have reached out to you and they communicated all of them to receive all this article. Our editor team, they edited the articles to make it more appropriate for the newsletter. Also, we have our designer team. Designer team has created very nice design. In fact, the picture that you're seeing right now, it is created from 5 different images. It is collapsed to one and the design is created. And after that, we have our proofreader team, and our proofreader team is giving suggestion what are the improvements we can do on here. And we have our mentors. who are guiding us. Now, after some time, we are going to meet all of them. So this is the first page, and we have our list, the newsletters here, president, from our district director, DTM Mukta madam. Now, immediate past was CM Toastmaster Jay, and we have our articles from our member by Toastmaster Hina, by Toastmaster Akriti, by DTM Minal on the DTM journey, homeschooling by Toastmaster Pavan, the Alchemist book by Toastmaster Renu, the wordplay game by Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. This is a childhood pick of so many of our members. You can identify, and the answer is written down. In this particular sheet, all the names of all our members is written. You can find once you received it with the awards and achievements of our each members, the level completion, and all the awards that our MOC talked about today, our club has received. You can see here. And finally, our team, you can meet our team who are the members who have worked hard to create this one. And finally, our executive committee. Okay, now I would like to hand over to Toastmaster Swati, if you would like to say something.
Abhisek, you can introduce our team. You can introduce team by team, like who the designing team was, who the data collection team was, so that people know who is behind this hard work. And at the meantime, we can even spotlight them if they are available in the meeting.
Sure. Okay, for the data collector team, we have Toastmaster Yogesh, Toastmaster Prachi, and Toastmaster Vivek, who have reached out to all the members that we have in our club, and they were giving us intel, what are the things that is happening. They were also giving about the time and the suggestion to us. So this is all done by data collector team. Also, we have our editor team. Editor team use those articles and they improve it. They have done all the editing stuff. The designing that you are seeing now is done by our designer team. In the data collector team, we have Toastmaster Yogesh, Toastmaster Prachi, Toastmaster Vivek. In the editor team, we have Toastmaster Ashish, Toastmaster Kesab, and DTM Minal. And in the designer team, we have Toastmaster Pavel, Toastmaster Hasada, and Toastmaster Jinya. Now, as a proofreader, we have Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, Toastmaster Renu, and Toastmaster Manoj, who are giving their suggestion, what are the improvements that we can do. Also, to create the article, we need suggestion. And for this, DTM Vinod, Toastmaster Jay, and Toastmaster Swati, they have given very good suggestions, good ideas, and whenever we need help, they have given their feedback. And finally, I am working as a newsletter chair for this particular newsletter.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhisek, for introducing your team. Can we go ahead with the level completion page?
Sure.
So, a 3 round of applause to all the people who have completed their levels in the consecutive period from the last newsletter to the current newsletter are Toastmaster Akriti. She had completed her level 1. Toastmaster Chandra, who has completed his level 2. Toastmaster Pavel, who has completed his level 1. Toastmaster Renu, who has completed her level 1. And Toastmaster Venkatesh, who has completed his level 2. And DTM Meenal, of course, she has created the milestone and she had worked really hard for almost 6 years. And finally, she had achieved the DTM, one more crown to our club, that is DTM award. And apart from all this, we have Toastmaster Bala, who has completed his level 2, and DTM Vinod, never non-stop, always active, and he gives us an inspiration to complete the levels one by one, step by step, and he has completed his level 4 even in his second path. So, and our own very own VP membership, Toastmaster Abhisek, who has completed his level 3, and Toastmaster Hina, who has been and who has always made a difference, and she had even won the achievements at the division level award. And this is one among the division level distinguished Toastmaster award that has been given to DTM Meenal. And our Triple Crown awardees, that is Toastmaster Jay and Toastmaster Vinod, whom I have even announced last time. So big round of applause to all these people who have taken their pathways seriously and who has achieved a lot. Now let us go to a few of our club awards which we had received. One is the Maximum Membership Growth Award. I think this is one of the biggest challenge that was given from District 98 to the each and every club to achieve this and to re-enhance this. And I think Toastmaster Jay, Toastmaster Abhisek, and Toastmaster Venkatesh has worked immensely along with the membership team in order to achieve this. And the entire XCOM has been appreciated for this. So a big round of applause. And along with this, we had even received the Golden Club Award for the same because of our outstanding performance. And nevertheless, to say, as already our division director has said, like Northwest Club is the Dhruv Tara. So definitely, it's the outstanding club and the Diamond Club Award, which both the ex-cons of the consecutive year has worked together and has worked tremendously to achieve this. And apart from this, we had even received the Transparency Award for the Treasurer, and we had received the Triple Crown Award, as I've already told, for both. And I think there are few which are missing, but we received the Educational Excellence Award too for achieving 15 unique level completions. And apart from this, we even have the one and only the Diamond Club Award, which we all were awaiting for. And I hope in ongoing years, this is just the 350th milestone meeting, but for the ongoing years, we will definitely keep up the same spirit and we'll receive more and more awards. And I hope everybody is with me in this journey and we will take our club to the next level. And this is the oath we will take in our 350th meeting. And a big round of applause to each and everybody who worked really hard for this award. And as a club, it's a success for all of us. So a big round of applause for each and every person who worked dedicatedly for all these awards. And this is something which I would like to share, and each one of you has worked tremendously hard for last 2 terms for all these awards. So a big round of applause for all the level completion and all the awards our club has received. And over to you, Abhisek.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Swati.
And Abhisek, just can you tell us the journey, like how long did it take for the newsletter to get edited, or how long did you guys work on it and came it to the finish that we are seeing it right away?
Okay, so we started working from the July month itself. When we started connecting with all the people, we decided that we will have a large team so that every member in our club will not only get to know how the speeches and the Toastmaster is working, they will also get to experience on organizing the event and creating the newsletter. They will get to know one another. That's why we have created all the team, large team with all these team members. And the benefit that we got is that the work is distributed, and we were able to create. Everyone can choose the work they want to do. That's why this is really nice, and we started working from the
Thank you so much, Abhisek. And when can we see the final version? We all are excited. I hope to see the final version of the newsletter. So when are we going to publish it? Or when are we going to send the link to each and everyone? Can everybody unmute and say like how excited are you all to look into the newsletter or to visualize the newsletter's first version and read across it?
Yes.
I am excited.
We all are excited.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So Abhisek, let us know the date, like when are we going to publish it in the group so that everybody can view it or can go through it?
I think we lost Abhisek.
Yes, we lost Abhisek, but thank you everyone for the hard work for the newsletter team. And we will very soon come up with the link and we'll publish our newsletter very soon. And stay tuned and stay excited. We are going to do it very soon, and it will be a surprise to each and every one of you in looking into the childhood pics or viewing each and every page of our newsletter. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster Pavel, for the further proceedings.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Swati. Now let's test our ability to think fast and speak impromptu in the table topic session. For conducting the table topics session, we have Toastmaster Xenia. She is a software engineer. Her hobbies are sketching, playing musical instruments like guitar, harmonium, etc. When asked about the theme, she said, when you feel you are a better version of what you were yesterday, that's what called achievement. Toastmaster Xenia played a very important role in designing the newsletter. She is one of the designers for the newsletter design. So let's welcome Toastmaster Xenia. Xenia, the stage is all yours. Over to you.
Thank you, Master of the Ceremony, for that wonderful introduction. First question, am I visible and am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Master of the Ceremony. Good afternoon, Presiding Officer, our Area Director, Division Director, Toastmasters, Master of the Ceremony, and our guests. A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm very excited to be the table topic master of today's session. It's a special milestone meeting. So the main purpose of the table topic session is to provide an opportunity present here in the meeting, everyone, an opportunity to speak and participate in the meeting, also to develop the ability to think on their feet and speak impromptu. With that thought, me being the table topic master, I'll introduce to the topics. However, there is not going to be any voting at the end of the session because it's a special meeting, but the timer cards will be shown accordingly. At the end of one meeting, at the end of 1 minute, timer will show the green card. At the end of 1.5 minutes, the timer will show the yellow card. At the end of 2 minutes, the timer will show the red card. However, 30 seconds of grace period is going to be allotted to every speaker, but they will press. So I would like to. So Toastmaster Mayur has nominated himself. So I would like to call upon the stage Toastmaster Mayur. Thank you. I'm going to share my screen. So we have few flashcards. I'm sorry, my screen has some issues. It's okay. I'll introduce you to the topic, Toastmaster Mayur. Your topic is, what will life be in 2050? Toastmaster Mayur, what will life be in 2050?
Thank you, table topic master. Presiding Madam President, Toastmaster dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Life in 2050. Oh, there was one movie. In that movie, it was Love Story Aajkal. I saw that movie where the love story will be in the flying cars will happen. So we are going to witness a EV area where there will be a automatic vehicle. We will witness again more dreams, like Elon Musk has seen that he thought that he will go to the moon. Similarly, someday we will be able to go to a moon, just like we go to a trip to a Goa. Somebody that day, somebody can say that let's plan a moon trip, so that we will go there, we will enjoy, we will click up photographs, we will upload everywhere, and we'll come back. So this might be happening soon by 2050. So, and even if Elon Musk remains till 2050, then we might be seeing another dreams of him, and which we will be living that, and we might be going to desperately wanted to live another years to see that dream of him. Thank you, and back to table topic master, Toastmasters in.
That was a very creative Toastmaster, Mayur, I would say. Thank you. So next we have Toastmaster Ashutosh. Toastmaster Ashutosh, are you there?
Yes, Zinia, you can hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Sure.
So your topic is, what was the game-changing moment of your life? Toastmaster Mayur, Ashutosh, I'm sorry. What was the game-changing moment of your life?
Okay, so even though there are many movements for me that has become a great game changer for my life, however, if I'm going to count the recent ones, so definitely being a member of Toastmaster is one of the game changer of my life, because the Toastmaster fraternity is giving me a kind of environment wherein I'm going to be on my feet in terms of speaking, rather impromptu speaking, more of interacting of varied skill set people, wherein understanding their ideas, their point of view of looking the things, and delivering speeches. So a lot of learning experience are coming across my way, taking the every bit of that good experiences, or rather I feel experiences are always good. Sometimes you get to learn something, or sometimes you perform therein. So being a part of a Toastmaster journey, I'm learning every another day and working on myself, becoming a better version of myself. So this is one of the game changers of my life, and definitely it is giving me experiences from the varied skill set people who are present here. So I must say that a Toastmaster is one of the game changer for my life. Thank you, and back to you.
That was really good, Toastmaster Ashutosh. Thank you. Next, we have Toastmaster Mayuresh. Toastmaster Mayuresh, are you there?
Chinya, we can go for our guest next.
Okay, do we have any guests here?
Yes, we have our guest Sanvi, as well as we have our guest Mayank. So you can go to them. You can check if they are okay.
Guest Mayank, would you like to try?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So your topic is, what would you call a perfect Sunday or a perfect holiday? Guest Mayank, what would you call a perfect Sunday or a perfect holiday? What do you?
Okay. So yeah, so I think perfect holiday or perfect Sunday will vary for me depending on what like season, the people, or the time of the year it is. Still, more likely, I think it will involve going out. Most likely, the thing I do is going on trekking with my friend group. So, and going there, like, spending probably a couple of days on trekking some mountain or some kind of terrain that I've never been to. Like that always like make me feel so amazing, so alive, like, being close to nature in any way, be it going on trekking or going to some beach place or some hill stations, like wherever there are less of a city life and more of just being close to nature, that just brings out, that very simplicity that makes like one of the best element for a really good weekend or holiday for me. Yeah.
Very nice. Guest Mayank.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon the stage Toastmaster Mayuresh.
Hi, Zinia. Now I'm here.
Yes. Toastmaster Mayuresh, for you, the topic is, each one doesn't reach their miles. Each one doesn't reach every milestone at the same rate. Each one doesn't reach every milestone at the same rate. Toastmaster Mayuresh.
Doesn't reach milestone at the same way.
Rate.
Same rate. Okay, yeah, got it now. So thank you, TM Zinia, for this topic. Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. So I will be speaking on the topic, everyone doesn't reach the milestone at the same rate. We have a very famous example for this topic. Just take the example of American President Barack Obama. He was elected as a president at the age of 44, and by the age of 52, he was retired from the American presidency. But at the same time, Donald Trump, he started at the age of 71, I guess. And then now we can see that Joe Biden, he became president at the age of 78. So if we are going to compare the timeline between the Obama and Joe Biden, by the time Obama reaches Biden's age, his time as a president is long past, and some 2 or 3 more presidents we have seen in that time itself. But that doesn't mean that Obama's achievement was any less than that of Biden's. What matters is that both of them wanted to reach the same thing, and Obama reached there faster than Biden. But that doesn't mean his achievement was any less. What I wanted to say is that we often see that this in our life as well. Some person who has become CEO of his own company at 25, but some person is struggling even at the age of 50, and by the age of 65, they have done something remarkable. One very pertinent example that comes to my mind is that of the musician T. Model Ford. You might not have, I don't know if you have heard of him or not, but that person, he picked up guitar at the age of 70, and by the time he was 80, he released 5 albums and achieved a feather in his cap. And then there are some other musicians that we have seen, like Miley Cyrus, or I don't recall exactly, but they have achieved that in the age of 20. So that's my point, that everybody's timeline is different, and everybody doesn't achieve the success at same rate. Over to you, TTM Zinia.
Thank you, Mayur. Toastmaster Mayuresh, that was very inspiring. Master of the ceremony, do we have time? Can we take more topics?
Timer of the day, do we have more time to take more topics?
We can take 2 more topics.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Next, I would like to call upon the stage Rohit, guest Rohit. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Rohit. So your topic is, yes. So your topic is, where would you go if you could go anywhere? Where would you go if you could go anywhere?
Where would I go if I were to go anywhere? I will go to an area where there are lots of mountains and there is a small lake beside it. Over since the past 1 year, ever since the pandemic started, we all have been more or less sitting idle at home. Most of us have been working from home. Most of us have been sitting in front of a laptop, in front of our desktops. Not every one of us works 24/7. While working, we often stroll around or get deviated by Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Human nature to get deviated by something more fascinating, by something more attractive. So while doing this, since past 1 year, I developed a habit. I have started following some Instagram pages where they show beautiful scenic natures. Like, for example, there are snow-capped mountains, and right beside to the mountain, there is a small lake or a small pond, which is purely turquoise blue, pristine blue color. So perfectly crystal clear that you can actually see the bottom of the lake. I often imagine what a pleasure, what a nice life would be if I were to have a small cottage beside that lake, and I would be working from home from that place every day. Of course, for that, I would have to pay a bomb to get a satellite internet connection, but I think it would be worth its while. There would be fresh air. Every morning I would go for a nice stroll. I would be hearing the chirp of the birds, and I would be seeing some fancy exotic animals in the wild there. There would be no air pollution, no vehicles around. I would be having a small mountain bike, a small bicycle with me, just to go around if I want to speed things up. But that would be a nice place to be. So yeah, once the pandemic is uplifted, once the pandemic comes to an end, I plan to visit a few of these places and just see what is the real estate area, what is the real estate price in those areas, and see if I can afford one. So
Great.
over to you.
Great guest, right? That was amazing.
Zinia, you are on mute.
Okay, that was very great guest, Rohit. Even I'm very eager to visit such places, and I'm sure everybody present here wants the same. So I can take one more topic. So I would like to call upon the stage Toastmaster Jitendra. Toastmaster Jitendra.
Hi, Toastmaster Jinia.
Hello. Your topic is a journey of 1,000 miles. Begin with a single step. Toastmaster Jitendra, a journey of 1,000 miles. Begin with a single step. Over to you.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now, this is a perfect topic for me because this pandemic actually proved a lot of myths wrong for me. And I'm sure for many of you. When this pandemic started, everyone was worried, everyone was scared. Nobody knew what's going to happen. But then some of us, and as in my network, actually many of my network took one step towards something to change their life. One step I took was, I had always a myth in my mind that without joining a gym, I can't wear proper shoes. Being in sales, I used to travel a lot. But actually, I took this step when the pandemic started, and this myth got broke that with online gyms or online apps, which are fitness apps that are coming up, actually, I was able to work out at home. And that broke a big myth about having or being able to work out with a lot of equipment or proper shoes and a proper tracksuit and all. Now, this step that I took, actually, it went a long way. And actually, it's more than 1,000 miles that it took me in my fitness journey, in my complete, the way I work, the way I look at things, the positivity inside me, only the positivity inside me, not COVID positive. I was only positive on the thought side. So it was a great thing. So I would say it was a great topic and very relevant to the changes that I have seen in the last 2 years in me and around me. And everybody I meet, everybody took something different or took a step which was actually different from them from their earlier life, pre-COVID life, I would say. So this post-COVID life is different for us. It's good for many of us. That is great. And we should not change our habits, whatever we've got because of COVID. Thanks to COVID, we have got some good habits, every one of us. So that should continue and take us more than 1,000 miles. Over to you, Toastmaster, Tabletop Master.
Thank you. That was really great. Thank you, everyone, for so enthusiastically participating in the table topic session. Timer, can we have the report? Is everyone qualified?
Yeah, everyone is qualified. The table topics.
Thank you, Manoj. I would like to hand over the stage to Master of the Ceremony.
Thank you, Zinia. Now we will have a break for 3 minutes. Timer, please note that we will have a break for 3 minutes. Please notify everyone once 3 minutes is over. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now I will hand over the meeting to Toastmaster Renu. Toastmaster Renu, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pavel. I welcome you all back from a short break. After the brain-scratching session of impromptu speaking, we deserve some entertainment. And isn't it what we are looking for from this special meet? So, Zoom Master, can we have some performance?
1 minute. Just a minute. Let me share it one more time.
No. Take your time.
Yes.
Wow, what a stupendous performance by DTM Vinod. Classical dance on Western music. I totally loved it, and I'm sure you all must have loved it too. Now we are moving on to, no, not to the evaluation section. That will be the last. We are going to see another performance. And as we all know, that our master of ceremony one, Toastmaster Pavel, is a guitarist and he sings amazing. So can we have a song from you, Toastmaster Pavel?
Sure. Am I audible? And
yes,
is my
you are.
Visible too? All right.
Yes, perfect.
I'm going to sing a song, and this song is written and sang by Jimi Hendrix back in 1968. So this song goes like this. You know we are a sweet little heartbreaker. Don't say. You know you are a cute little love maker. Don't say. I wanna take you home. I wanna do you no harm. You got to be on mine. Don't say.
That's amazing, Toastmaster Pavel. And you know, song, there is something called telepathy. After hearing your guitar, this song was there in my mind that I would request you to play this rock on song, and that you have already played. I totally loved it. Now we are moving on to our next performance. That's again a dance. So Zoom Master, can we have a dance performance? Because performances are all about dance and songs. These faces looked familiar to me. Maybe I see them 100 times a day, in a day. So now we will move on to the next performance. That's again a song. And who is going to sing this song for us? Who can be none other than our very own presiding officer, the Toastmaster Swati. She has a melodious voice. Toastmaster Swati, can we have a song from you, please?
Sure, definitely. Let me go ahead. पानी दा रंग वेख के, पानी दा रंग वेख के, तेरी अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते, अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते, हाँ कहदा नूर वेख के, अखदा नूर वेख के, तेरी अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते, हाँ तेरी अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते, हाँ माहिया नाया मेरा रांझड़ा नाया, 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 अखादा नूर वेख के, अखादा नूर वेख के, तेरी अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते, अखियों से हंझूर उड़ते. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Enchanting song, Toastmaster Swati. It was really very soothing to my ear. Thank you so much. Now we can see one more dance. So, Toastmaster, Zoom Master, may I request you to play another dance performance for us?
आज पुरानी जंजीरों को तोड़ चुके, याद के उस मंजी को जो छू चुके, चांद के दरवे जा पहुंचा जमाना, नए जगत से हम बढ़ चुके, नया फोन है नई उमंगे अब नहीं जाने हम हिंदुस्तानी हम हिंदुस्तानी हम हिंदुस्तानी भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय.
Oh, that's such a wonderful duo of talented mother and daughter, Aditi and Mayur. Your performance was excellent and your daughter is so talented and she again raised the level of patriotism in us just by singing this beautiful poem. So now, performances are not only about dance and singing, as I said earlier. It can be something else too. So now we have something different for you all to see. The Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, can I invite you on stage, please, for your magic trick?
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremony. Now for this magic trick, I would require one volunteer. So can we have Toastmaster Zinia on spotlight as well? So Zinia, are you aware about the cards? Do you know anything about the cards?
Yes, I know.
Great then. So I have a deck of cards, as you can see, and all the cards are different, to be honest. There are some cards which are having joker also. So this card is not about finding cards or what the trick is. At the end, you will know what the magic was. So for instance, I want you to pick any card among these. Okay. It doesn't matter if I look at the card, but for the sake of performance, I will be not looking at the card. So you point whenever you ask me. Okay, I am just rotating my finger.
Stop.
Okay. So one card I will pull out, and this will be your card. So I have pulled out the card, and I am not going to look at it. So I am looking further. Everyone can look at the card. Have you all seen the card?
Yes.
Is the card from?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to tell me where I have to put this card. Over here, anywhere.
At this card.
Okay, in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have put the card in the middle somewhere. I'm not sure. Now I will be keeping close my eyes and I will be shuffling the cards. Okay. And you just have to tell the stop. So I will shuffle the cards. You tell me whenever you want to stop. I'm not good with shuffling, so please tell me stop whenever it becomes easy for you. Okay. I know this is your card, and that is really, really easy. For a magician to find a card, it is really, really easy. Yes or no? So still, I want you to look at all the cards. If you think any card is like double or something, just do let me know. A bit fast I did. I believe that cards will not be like in two. So now what I did, I have divided it into two separate, we can say separate parts. So I want you to point at any one, this one or this one.
First one. Your
first one, this one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
My right, left, no matters which you choose.
You're right.
The answer is right one. So this is a bigger one. We will take care of it. We will keep it over here. And this is a smaller one.
Okay.
Now what I will be doing at random, I will be dealing 6 random cards. Okay. Let me shuffle this one again also. 1 I have chosen. Let me shuffle one more time. 2 I have chosen. Let me shuffle one more time. 3 I have chosen. 4 I have chosen. 5, 6, 5 only. Okay. So, and this one. Okay. If you could see 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at random. Now I will give you a choice. Among these 6 numbers, pick a number between 1 to 6. Any number. Whichever is your favorite. Zinia has to choose. So
4. 4th one.
4. 4 number. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
What was your card? Can you tell me?
It was 6 of diamonds.
Is this the one? That is it from my side. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
What about third one?
See, it was her trick. Okay, so doesn't matter which was the third one. Whether I found her card or not, that is the thing. So thank you so much all. If you have seen both the card tricks, that is also fine. I showed one card trick even in the beginning of the session, and this was the special one that I prepared. Thank you so much for giving me this amazing opportunity. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chandra. You are again very talented. Today, I'm bound to say this is not just the Toastmasters Club of Pune Northwest. It is a club of talented people. We have DTM Vinod's dance performance. We had Toastmaster Swati's song. We had Toastmaster Shantanu's song with the guitar. We had Toastmasters Pavel's song with guitar. We had DTM Meenal's performance. We had her daughter's 2 videos. One is of dance and one is of a poem. And then, yes, I was also there with my daughter. So we have so many talent around, and Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, it was something very different. We did not expect this kind of performance today. So now move on to the evaluation session, where we have special evaluators who evaluate the speeches given by speakers. So first evaluator is someone who is a product marketing professional. He loves watching cricket and listening songs. We all dream of some profession, but end up doing something else. But this is not the case of Toastmaster Venkatesh. He belonged to design, but happily doing his product marketing, which he dreamt of. Over to you, Toastmaster Venkatesh, for the evaluation.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Renu. Presiding Officer, Area Director, Division Director, fellow Toastmaster, my dear guest, very good afternoon. Distinguished Toastmaster Vinod, what a great speech today. It's the most effective way of connecting with audience is through a storytelling. And when we talk about a storytelling, some of the important element of storytelling is plot, character, theme, dialogue, spectacle. And I could see all this in your today's speech. What is plot? We talk about the events, the sequence of event, your content, the turning points. It was really great. You started with Mr. Amol Mali. He called you, informed you about the 2 roles which you had to play. Then you took us to your shopping in the Dubai with your family, your neighbors, some dialogues with your neighbors. There were the characters like your neighbor who played a character, your spouse, your son, and what a theme. The title you have chosen today, the Toastmaster is in my blood, was very much related to your content. Your dialogues, some of the dialogues which I still remember and I liked very much. Your neighbor talking to your wife, what was going on at night? It was really a great, which created a humor. Of course, there was a disclaimer in the beginning, which you have mentioned that it was not to provoke anybody. And if anybody got hurt, really, please forgive. Spectacle. Some of the incidents you narrate today has a great impact on me, and those will last in my mind. Especially you are shopping in the Dubai when you said like you just go back and in the hotel and we will have some hours, and especially the Amol Mali's discussion about the role players in your initial journey. However, to make it little better from a best, there are minor recommendations from my side that you could have taken some of the pauses while playing such a dialogue, especially after having your shopping at Dubai, when you said your wife that let's go back to hotel and have some hours. So you could have taken a pause and you could have said the audience where the speaker stops, there always the audience starts thinking, what next? So you could have taken a turning point. So tell me what next? We returned back to the hotel and what happened next? Same story. I gave a topic to my son. Nights are beautiful. So this could have done to add some more humor and a bit of fun where the audience would have got your speech with some pause. Now, overall, I would say you engage your audience through the anecdote. Also, you inspired today your audience by showing how serious you are playing those roles during your initial journey, which was very inspiring. You try to create a humor as well. With this, I would say your speech was completely aligned to the objective of speech. And kudos to you on excelling all these points. All the best to your next speech. Thank you. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Venkatesh, for this perfect evaluation. Now we are moving on to the second evaluator. He is an engineer by profession. He loves walking, tracking, and traveling. And when we say DTM, then it itself shows how dedication hard work he has achieved so far. So over to you, DTM Vijay Padmore, evaluator 2, DTM Vijay.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. Today, our supernova speaker, Toastmaster Shantanu, has given a presentation or speech on survival secret that he has researched one topic on Indigo's airline case study. And like when we research a topic, we need to collect the data from statistics, testimony, example, visual aids, and facts that you need to support in your. So Toastmaster Shantanu has done very good job on, like, he talk about his passion from his childhood that he want to become airline pilot, and then he sat into the airline that by Airbus, also Boeing 557, and then he talk about that business model of the Indigo Airlines, and he had walked through the how the business they are doing. Then he presented some statics. So I feel that he has well researched, and also he did very well to us while organizing his slides very well. Like he shows some slides in visual aids he has showed to us, and then he has a supporting material also while to like support his points models. Then he talk about the how what are the things they are offering to the customers, no frills aircrafts, and how they are utilizing the aircrafts, right? And then how they are managing the price also. So I feel he was clear on his topic, his purpose, and I feel he effectively organized his speech also. And he added good body language as he was standing and presenting the slides. So I felt he did very good job on the body language and the vocal variety also. A few things that I feel he could have differently. That the first thing that he could talk about the how aviation industry is business in India. Second, he could talk about the ticket comparison, like how other airlines are like offering the flight from Pune to Delhi. So like comparing that how economical they are while Indigo is offering. Also, he could have talk about that how maintenance charges for one flight if the Pune to Delhi the flight is flying. So that could have been also very useful information that could have got the audience. Also, I feel it could have he also added some testimony of the customer that why they are preferring the Indigo compared to other airlines. Also, I feel the title of his speech could have been Indigo's secret, survival secret. I felt that could be better to get idea like what the speaker is going to talk on which topic. So they would have got the idea. Also, and one thing that I felt, you took some time to give introduction once again, as already I talk, also the Toastmasters, they also talk about that, your introduction. So you could have avoided, so you could have got more time. But overall, what I felt about your speech, that when you have the passion, you need not to prepare more. That that topic, or the you can talk easily on given topic when you have the passion for that subject. But I like the topic, the way you presented, and wish you all the best for your future projects. Over to MOC, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, DTM Vijay, for this wonderful evaluation. Now, may I have timers report about both the evaluators?
Both the evaluators are not qualified. Venkatesh took 4 minutes 15 seconds. Vijay took 3 minutes 40 seconds.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. Now it is the time to move on to the active listener. Yes, he is there with us to check how much rapt attention we were paying to this meeting. So over to you, active listener, Toastmaster Bala.
Thank you very much, Master of the Ceremony, Toastmaster Renu, all the dignitaries and Toastmasters. Let me start off with my first question. Our Division Director C. Milind Patwardhan mentioned one quote in his speech. May we know what was that quote? Anyone?
Winners do not do different things, they do things differently. And
yeah.
it is said by Shiv Khera in his book.
Yeah, it's great. And the second question, in which year our area director, TM Nishu Sharma, started off our Toastmaster journey? Anybody?
2016 or 15?
Yeah,
16.
2016 is the correct one. Thank you, Chandrasekhar. And third question, TM Pavel mentioned one famous person in his initial words. May we know who is the famous personality? Let me give
Jobs.
one. Yeah. Yes.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah. May know who answered this question?
Shantanu.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Shantanu. And next question. Distinguished Toastmaster Vinod's speech. Which country he and his wife has traveled?
Dubai.
Anybody?
Dubai.
Dubai. It's Dubai.
Correct answer. With the interest of time, last question I'm going to head. From TM Shantanu speech, which airline had a highest market share and what was it percentage?
Indigo and 50%.
Yeah, exactly. With that, I would hand over to Master of the Ceremony, Toastmaster Renu. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bala, for the lovely questions. So now we are moving on to the grammarians report. So Toastmaster Shruti, can we have your report, please?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Renu. Firstly, I would like to congratulate everyone for not misusing or having any applause in while speaking throughout the meeting. It was a fabulous meeting, a meeting to be remembered and cherished for many more times. And every time, each Sunday, I do not feel that I have made any wrong decision by choosing to be part of Toastmaster Northwest Club. So very fabulous meeting. I really want to congratulate everyone for being such enthusiast for the today's meeting. A word of the day was used by many of them. I would like to pin down the names. Word of the day was used by Division Director Milind Patwardhan sir, then DTM Vinod sir, TM Renu, TM Ashutosh, MOC TM Pavel, evaluator Vijay Wagmare, and phrase of the day was also used by DTM Vinod and TM Mayur.
I would also like to mention few words and phrases which were used in today's meeting. As everyone heard in the question in active listener, the phrase given by Shiv Care, winners don't do different things; they do things differently. Very well said, Milind sir. We'll try to follow this quote in our life for further things too. And there were few words, new words uh, used by many of them. I would like to go around like brain scratching sessions, exotic, myth, relevant, antidotes, visual aids, spectacle, strolling around. Very fab use of language and very well done. Kudos. I'll congratulate everyone again, and that's from my side. Over to you, Renu ma'am.
Toastmaster Shruti.
Yeah.
I have one point to make. I'm not very much sure whether that is correct or not, but
yeah.
I heard somebody said, thank you so very much. I feel there is a word in grammar called tautology, wherein using of two words giving the same meaning. For example, reply back. So when you are replying, it is always back. So reply back is a wrong in terms of correct grammar.
Yeah.
Similarly, thank you so very much. So and very, both the two words are giving same meaning. So I think it is a grammatical error.
Okay.
In terms of tautology.
Apologies from my side.
No. I'm not sure whether it is correct or not. So maybe we need to check on that part. Whether thank you so very much word is correct or not. The entire line.
Partly by saying when we express gratitude, I feel it is correct. By from bottom of our heart, if a person is willing to say, I feel from my part, it should be correct. Well, still I'll have a check on it and let you know in a minute.
Yeah, sure. Because so and very both the two words are giving the same meaning.
Yes, sure. I'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shruti, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashutosh, to bring such an important thing to our notice. And this is for what we all are here to learn. If we can notice these things, then we can definitely work on it. So now, next is Toastmaster Pradeep. He will be presenting his counter report. Over to you, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Yeah, thank you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Renu. So first of all, I'll start from today's flawless speakers. So our first flawless speaker is DTM Vinod sir, and the second is MOC Toastmaster Pavel, and third is President Toastmaster Swati madam, and the fourth is Area Director Nisu Sharma madam, and fifth is Divisional Director Milind Patwardhan sir, and sixth one is our Chandrasekhar. Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. So let's have a big round of applause for today's flawless speakers. So now I'll go for the what are the overused words and filler words and filler sounds that being used by. So speeches part Toastmaster Shantanu has used 3 times and 2 times and 1 time sound and 1 time unnecessary pauses. So Toastmaster first evaluator Toastmaster Venkatesh was almost flawless. He has used 1 time, so that is only 1 time he has used as, And after that, evaluator second, DTM Vijay, so he has used and 5+ times. And I feel, and I also it was overused words. It has been used more than 5 times, I can say. And was 1 time and unnecessary pause was there for 1 time. And then I'm going for the table topic. Toastmaster Mayur has used 3 times and unnecessary pauses for 1 time. And Toastmaster Ashutosh has used so 3+ time and 2 times are. And then guest Mayank, he has used so 3 times and 2 times. And then Toastmaster Mayur's table topic, so he has used and 3+ times and 2 times, and 5 plus times sound was there, and unnecessary pauses were there for 2 times. So guest Rohit, I'm coming back to the guest Rohit. So he has used the 2 times so, and 2 times, and sound 1 time it was there. And then Toastmaster Jitendra, he has used and 5 plus time, and sound for 2 times, and sound for 3 times. Now I'm coming back for the role players. So Sergeant at Arms, he has used for 3 times, and then unnecessary pause was there for 1 time. And then General Evaluator, MOC second, Toastmaster Renu, she has used the for 2 times, and for 1 time, and unnecessary pause was there for 1 time. Then Timer, Toastmaster Manoj, so he has used 2 for 1 time, so that was overused, and sound for 3 times. Then Grammarian Toastmaster Shruti, she has used and for 3 times, and for 2 times, and for 2 times. Then Active Listener Toastmaster Bala, he has used 3 times and for 2 times, and 5 plus times, and unnecessary pause was there for 1 time. And that's all from my side. Over to you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Renu.
Thank you so much, our counter, Toastmaster Pradeep, for this detailed report. Now we are moving on to my report. For that, I just need to share my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much. Just we will have a quick report. Our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Abhinev, you have done everything perfectly, started meeting bang on time. You have stated the mission of the club, introduced the guest, and energy was high throughout. Just one small recommendation, if we can avoid interruptions in between, if somebody is talking and somehow we happen to talk at that time, if we can avoid that, or if we can apologize to the guest, sorry for the interruption, that's it from my side. Toastmaster Pavel, wonderful session you have conducted. You were confident. I could see that you have a command over your language. Energy was high throughout, and it was proper enthusiastic introduction of all role players you have done. So no recommendations from my side to you. Toastmaster Manoj Tandle, yes, you have shown the cards properly. Timing of each speaker were correct, right? And only one small recommendation while introducing your role, if you could give the timing card demo, then it would have been better. It is optional though, but just an advice. Toastmaster Swati, we are learning from you. So as of now, I have no recommendation from you. You have introduced the Toastmasters dignitaries wonderfully. So now Toastmaster Pradeep, he has played our counter role. So everything was perfect, Toastmaster Pradeep. You have mentioned flawless speakers. You have noted down all the but, and sounds properly. If you could present this report in a sheet form so that we could also see, the members could see their performance, so it would have been better. Just one recommendation from my side. Next is Toastmaster Shruti. I loved your word of the day and phrase of the day, and it was related to the theme. Everything was perfect. Just one recommendation, if you could also present it in a presentation form. And sorry, two recommendations basically. And if you could request the members to use word of the day and phrase of the day, then it would have been even better. Otherwise, it's a great going.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, DTM Vijay and evaluator DTM. I'm so sorry, I've written 2 times same name. Apologies for that. It's Toastmaster Venkatesh. So Toastmaster Venkatesh and DTM Vijay, I have one recommendation to both of you, and that's just to take care of the time. Otherwise, your evaluation was perfect, flawless from my side. Thank you so much. Now we are moving on to the Toastmaster Xenia, the table topic master. She explained the rule very well, yes, and all the topics were relevant. One recommendation, Xenia, I found that somebody has bound you. I could not see the free version of Xenia. So maybe next time I could see more energy and free version of yourself, right? So this report ends here from my side. Just a minute. Now I would be handing over the stage to our presiding officer for the closing address. Over to you, Toastmaster Swati.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Renu. And I would just like to, I would just take 2 more moments or a few more quick moments before we wind up the meeting. I know we are running short of time today as it's a special meeting, but quickly before we go ahead, as there are no awards and recognition today, so we'll quickly go ahead with the guest update, like how did they like the meeting. I think we just have one guest, that is guest Mayank. So guest Mayank, can you please let us know like how did you enjoy the meeting and how was the overall meeting?
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Swati. So I really like being part of this for like last 2 hours, and I've been listening every word intently actually. Like it was like so much informative, as well as different people from different perspectives and bringing their different talents also on the platform, and also like fluently expressing themselves. It was a really wonderful experience. Like actually in fact, I would say better than what I was really looking forward to. So I really enjoyed every moment being on this platform, and it is a really good collection of people also. So looking forward to it in the next meeting as well.
Sure, ma'am. We would definitely welcome you in the next meeting as well. And our VP membership Toastmaster Abhisek and me as well would connect with you post this meeting to brief you out more about the Toastmaster. And if you have any queries, you can just keep it down noted so that we can get in connect with you and we can update you more well, because we would very soon like to see you as a member of our club. Or if you have any queries, please do go ahead. We will connect with you post this meeting. Thank you so much, Mayank, for the feedback. And today we have our dignitaries with us, that is our division director as well as the area director, Nishu ma'am, and area director Vamsi. So can we quickly go ahead and take their update, like how did they like the meeting overall, starting with our division director, Milan sir?
Yeah, hi Swati. Very nice meeting. Your meeting looked more like a family get together than a Toastmasters meeting. And I really like the vibes which you have in the meeting. It's very important on a Sunday morning when all of you are sparing time and coming for a meeting. You need to have a little atmosphere which is easy and not a very stiff, not a very formal. And especially today being a milestone meeting, probably you did it all the more. Great performances. Congratulations to all of you. Nice speeches, nice evaluations, and great role plays. Very nice. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was engrossed in the meeting for a long time. I hope all of you are getting prepared for your contests, and also, yeah, great. And also would like to request those of you who have not renewed your membership to kindly do so, because I'm sure your VP membership, Swati, and all of them are following up with you. So please complete that. And as a district, we have certain goals for ourselves, and one of the very important goals is to have membership payments on time and in good numbers. So please help us in achieving our goals. And with this, I'm giving the control back to Swati. Wish you all the very best, and thank you once again for inviting me for the meeting.
Thank you so very much, Division Director Milan, for that kind words. And we will definitely keep up the spirit. And you would see more and more milestone meetings from us very soon, and more exciting meetings from us very, very soon. And we promise that from the XCOM as well as our team and as well as our club. Can we go ahead with area director Vamsi and let us know like how did he like the meeting and how did he like the overall flow of the meeting?
I really enjoyed the meeting, every aspect. I didn't expect, what could be there in the 350th meeting, a milestone. When I see this one, I block the calendar immediately when I see the number, something special. And Nishuji said about this meeting, about the club long time back, but I couldn't attend the meetings, I was busy with some other things. this time I am sure that definitely I should go there. I don't know Nishu is not joining today. It's a surprise for me. We are from electrons. We work together in the same team. We know each other. We share a lot of concepts, ideas, and we often call each other. So when I come to know, even Milan sir, I am meeting him a couple of times recently in some or other meetings. I came to know this, this club is there, meeting is good. The quality of the meetings are good in this club. So I want to know, attend and see. And I am really, enjoyed today wholeheartedly. So many concepts, one after other, one after other. You have proper breaks, pauses, gaps. And I can see so many people who are maybe new to Toastmasters are taking roles for the first time. And you also well coordinated with them and mentor them so proper that they come themselves and give their 100%, what they can project towards the Toastmaster. That's really nice. We have to include each and every person, whether it is a TTM or a new join person. We are treating them equally. And this club shows the solid proof of this meeting, what it is. I really enjoyed. Thank you for having me in this meeting.
Thank you, Area Director Vamshi. And Toastmasters is a very small world. So soon I think we'll cross our paths and we will meet up in the next meetings, or we'll meet up in some division contest, or we'll meet up in some district level eloquence. So thank you so much, Vamshi, for that kind words. Now, our very own charming Area Director, Toastmaster Nishu, like how did you like the meeting, and how did you hope you enjoyed the meeting today?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Swati. That Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest is very close to my heart. So I always ready to attend milestone meeting in Toastmaster Club. I have never missed any milestone meeting. So you have maintained the same energy, same variety, and I love the potential in Toastmaster Club. So dear Toastmaster, you all have lot of potential. I request you to please channelize your energy in Toastmaster activities. So it not only help you to increase or enhance your communication and leadership skills, it also give you the chance to increase your listening skill, reading skills, writing skills, and speaking skills. So please take advantage of it and see the beauty of Toastmasters. You all are amazing, amazing. And thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Area Director Nishu, Area Director Vamshi, and Division Director Milan for those kind words. And I would like to take just a minute more. Like we all know, when is a contest? Can someone tell us when is a contest? 26. The date as we announced last time? 26. 26. That's perfect. And we found a contestant, and a contestant is none other than Toastmaster Ashutosh. So Ashutosh will formally announce and will drop a mailer related to the contest. And I know many of them have reached me personally also, like they would nominate for the humorous contest as well as for the evaluation contest. So please go ahead. And the time for the nomination will start from today, as soon as Ashu drops the mailer, till 19th of September. So please go ahead and send your nominations across and be the part of the wonderful, wonderful contest on 26th of September. And you have a week's time, so try to involve yourself, try to interrogate more, try to get more involved with all these speeches and everything, and bring the best out of you. So all the very best to the contest for all of you. And from Ashu's end, we'll drop the mailer very soon so that you can go ahead and you can give your nominations. So as we don't have winners today, so that's it from my end, and hope you all enjoyed today's meeting, and we have more and more milestone meetings going forward, and we enjoy in the same way, and we make every meeting the best. So by saying this, I would like to adjourn the meeting over here. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great Sunday.
Toastmaster Swati, we'll have a group picture.
Yes, absolutely. I would request everybody to turn on the videos.
Guest Mayank, timer Manoj, Rohit, can you please turn on your camera? Perfect. Capturing it now. Give it a pose. Bring smile. Yeah, capture. Done. Thanks. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And with this group pick, I join the meeting, and have a great Sunday and enjoy the Ganpati time as well with your family members. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Milanji. Thank you, Vamsi, Nishu. Thank you very much for joining.
you, Vamsi, after a long time.